Thank you. We're going to talk a little bit now about what almost everyone seems to be afraid of if a deal does not get done. Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel has the worst case scenario.
I'm more worried about the sequester now than ever.
That's because Senator John Cornyn believes the automatic defense and domestic spending cuts due to start in the new year, known as sequestration, is not being treated with a sense of urgency.
It looks like it's being overshadowed right now by the fiscal cliff negotiations.
Sequestration is timed to coincide with the country hitting the fiscal cliff, which is some $500 billion of tax increases and spending cuts scheduled to take effect in January. Gridlock on a debt deal in August 2011 led to the formation of the so-called Super Committee, which was created to work out cuts of $1.2 trillion. Its failure led to the sequester, which was thought to be so awful neither Republicans nor Democrats would want it to take effect. On defense, it would mean a 9.4% cut for every program across the board, regardless of merit. In 2013, it would include trimming $3.9 billion from defense operations and maintenance. Air Force and Navy aircraft purchase will be cut by more than $4.2 billion. Money to improve Afghan security forces will be chopped by $1.3 billion. And diplomatic programs and security for embassies and consulates would lose $1.2 billion. But when asked this week about spending cuts as part of a fiscal cliff deal, top Democrats have suggested they're finished.
That would be part of a big, bold, and balanced package that has big cuts. We've already voted for over $1 trillion in cuts. Revenues are needed, and job creation is essential to reducing the deficit.
Today, Pelosi clarified that she was not referring to the sequester. Yet unless there is action in a hurry, there is a risk national security could be affected in what remains a dangerous world.
I'm very worried because the only part of the federal government that the Obama administration appears to be willing to cut is the Defense Department. Unfortunately, that happens to be the #1 responsibility of the federal government.
Education would also be cut by $2.3 billion. Medicare payments to hospitals would be slashed by $5.6 billion. And Customs and Border Patrol would lose $823 million.
The point of sequestration was making it painful, so Congress and the White House would want to cut with a scalpel instead of a machete. With plenty of other year-end drama, it's not clear that they will. Brett?
Mike Emanuel, live on the Hill. Mike, thank you.